Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year's. Usually people do binder flip-throughs or binder tours for the end of the year / the beginning of the year, but I decided that I wanted to do something a little different this time around because my collection kind of needs it, and also my channel. As the last month or two has been unexpected for my channel, as in I didn't post anything. I'm sorry for that, I'll explain it later. But yes, 2022 started very normally in terms of being a BTS stan, and then Festa announcement happened. And then it was clarified, and then we had BTS solos, which have been a roller coaster of emotion on their own, because I don't think any of us could have predicted where it was going for chapter 2. And now here we are, January 1st, and Jin has been in the army for a little while now. So yes, I feel like that was kind of to be expected from the announcement. It was, in terms of timing, it was obvious. I thankfully have gone through this a lot from studying other K-pop groups, and I know that it's not as long as it seems to have them gone. So past worrying that he's not freezing his ass off, I'm just going to keep going through the motions of my life and wait for them to come back. So that is for BTS. Even my own life had a few roller coasters this year. For one, I graduated, which a blessing, because now I can actually live. I've been a lot happier for one, just being able to see people on a regular basis, being able to have 8 hours of sleep every night, not having any more stress for exams, deadlines, work. So yeah, it's been overall me taking charge of my life, and it's been really, really incredible. I've been able to actually start walking again. My acne has gotten a lot better. So yes, overall my personal life has gotten a lot better in the last few months. In terms of collecting, 2022 was a crazy year for me. I don't think I ever did so many clown moves as 2022. I don't think any other year will ever compare to what I did this year. However, I wasn't able to showcase anything towards the end of the year because no, it wasn't allergies, it was a pneumonia. And so yeah, I was kind of just bedridden for a week, and then after I finished my antibiotics, I was still dying and basically coughing out a lung every day. I think that's kind of getting fixed right now. So basically what happened is that my lung infection damaged my lungs, and so now I have asthma. And that's why I've been unable to film, because every time I wanted to film anything, I would just start coughing for like hours. So yeah, now I have pumps, and so I can get through talking enough to film, hopefully. We shall see. I do have a schedule for all of 2023 for my videos. Yes, you heard me right. I have a schedule for all of this year. I have that much content to cover. So rather than doing a binder tour for 2022 and beginning 2023, let's go over some of the best and worst of 2022 for me. The first one is going to be Canadian sellers. Now, I don't buy from Canadian sellers a lot because I don't find many. However, this year I found 2 who were getting rid of their collections, and oh my god, the prices. It was a dream. So from one of them, I got my Hobie Begin set along with my Red Bullet, Namjoon, and Hoseok set, along with my Namjoon and Hoseok Butterfly Dream live photos. So yes, that was a haul. And then in June, I recently actually posted the video where I joined an auction that was through a website and proceeded to basically snatch up all or most of what I was missing for Jungkook's mini photocard collection. Now I just have 2 sets to get to be able to complete that, which is Begins and Red Bullet, so pray for me. So yes, that was definitely the best of 2022, along with all the clown moves that I made. Unfortunately, you didn't see all of them, or in fact, most of them. Another one of the best of 2022, which you also didn't see, but I will be posting soon, I promise, is my very dubious trading. I say that because I traded with someone overseas who doesn't even speak English. We communicated through Google Translate for the entirety of the event, and it was for extremely rare cards that we were doing this. It was extremely questionable, especially since they did not have any proofs whatsoever. But we never said that I wasn't crazy. Now, for the worst of 2022, I'd have to say it was getting scammed on Mercury Japan for the very first time. It is what it is, you know. I just swallowed the pill and we keep going on. But yeah, now to end my looking back on 2022, let's go over some of the photo cards that I purchased in 2022, whether I have revealed them yet on my channel or not. And as you can guess, most of them have not been revealed on this channel before. Now, to start off, I want us to remember that we started 2022 with this incredible set of photo cards, and it was just one of the best sets I had ever seen. It fit everything I liked to a T. And I have to thank Big Hit for this set. It's just so gorgeous. I think the best part of this set is that it's so cheap. It's so gorgeous and anyone can afford it. So yes, 2022 started off with a bang with this killer set. Now, this is a set I didn't think that I would collect. It was more of a spur of the moment kind of thing since it was for a crazy good price and I already talked about it. And that is Hobie's Begin set. Truly, it is such a cute set. I love the pastel color, although this one makes me laugh because it's so different in colors from everything else. But yes, I really love this set. He looks so pretty. I love cards when BTS are smiling. And I hope I can get a few more of these. Oh, maybe get him in another set, but I also don't want to push my luck there. But yes, definitely one of my best finds of 2022. In 2022, I said that I wanted to collect OT7 sets for mini photo cards. And well, I did. You just haven't seen my hauls. And one of the craziest moves I ever did was say that I wanted to collect OT7 for Wings the Final, including all the holographic cards. Well, I actually managed it. Nearly completed it even. I'm just missing one and it's really, really difficult for me to find it. But I'm going to showcase the fruits of my labor at the very least before I put them away in my binder. So here we have nearly a completed OT7 Wings the Final set for holographic cards. And as you can see, I'm only missing Jin. He is extremely difficult to find. I truly don't know how I'm going to get my hands on him because I don't even see him for sale. But yes, this card specifically has been in my wish list for years. And I finally had an excuse to collect it, so I feel very happy. This Jimin card apparently is also very difficult to find, according to L. Um, but yeah, I guess I got lucky. Now I just need to get lucky one more time for Jin. Now, here's the thing, is that collecting Magnaline can be very expensive because there's a lot of demand for their cards. Collecting Hyunline is really difficult because when people get their cards, they don't part with them ever. So it's really, really difficult to find those rarer cards. This year, we made it because, yeah, these ones are the fruits of my crazy trading overseas. And this one I purchased from Writer Ash. My best find of 2022, perhaps. So these are some of my favorite group photo cards, or postcard in this case, that I bought in 2022. I also have two very random Yoongi photo cards that I adore for some inexplicable reason, considering there's green on it, but let's ignore that. And actually, funnily enough, this one also has some green. And yeah, I'm just going to drop it here. This has been one of the cards that I've wanted for such a long time. And thankfully, they went down very recently in price on Mercury Japan. So I was able to get all the ones that I was missing. And to finish off my best purchases of 2022, I have this Jin Run Broadcast. This card, how many times did I see it before I collected broadcast cards? And now how difficult it is to find. Again, Hyunglin cards are extremely difficult to find when it comes to these older ones, and they tend to be very expensive. But it was worth it. And I realized as I was compiling these cards, there's an overwhelming amount of Hyunglin. I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm just going to take all the best ones I got this year, and proceeded to realize that all the best ones I got of Vimin will have to wait until 2023 to be revealed. So stay tuned. So now let's talk about my goals for 2023. Because this video is largely due to my goals in 2023. My first goal is that I need to stop gatekeeping. I have an unreasonable amount of cards that I have gatekept this year. And when I say this, I mean, I'm talking about maybe 1,000 cards, maybe 1,500, I don't know. I have a lot that I have not put away, and I wanted to empty that box this year. And instead, at the end of the year, I proceeded to receive multiple big packages and add more stuff to my box. So this year, you won't have many binder updates, but the ones that you will get will have probably around 300 cards each to put away. So yes, my first goal is that I want to stop gatekeeping my cards, so that by next year, by 2024, I will do a binder tour that truly showcases my updated collection. Which is why I did not do a tour for the beginning of the year. It would be kind of useless because it's missing so many of my cards. However, I will be posting a flip through soon because my collection will be changing, and so I do want to remember what it looked like before and after. My second goal for this year is to keep up with BTS releases. And I know it's a very general goal, and I could definitely say something a little more specific, like collecting a few rare broadcasts, which I might, depending on if I find payment plans. But the reason for this is because I have to pay for my student loans. So I want to get rid of my student loans as quickly as possible, which means I'm going to have fixed expenses every month that I cannot put away towards photo cards. And so to continue collecting, I will be keeping up with content, but I won't be back collecting as much since I think 2022 was entirely back collecting content. That will also hopefully help me to empty my box because I won't be adding as much content to it all the time. My third goal is to revamp my entire collection. Now, in the last 1 month or two, I've had a lot of free time on my hand where I've been unable to film. And as I've been unable to purchase because of my student loans, I've had a lot more time to consider my setup for my collection and began to grow dissatisfied with it. And it's a similar feeling to before I divided my collection into 5 binders. And I think that may be because I just have too many things. And so I need to find a setup that works for me again. 2023 is a new year, and it's going to be a new era for my channel. And so I think that I will be leaving 8-pocket setups in the past. We will be moving on from the 8-pocket setup for regular cards, which I know is kind of a staple in my collection. But yeah, I think it's time for trying out new things. And finally, my last goal for 2023 is to reveal my new collections. And I say collections with an S, as in plural. Yes, I have collected new things and have yet to reveal it. I definitely reached a plateau in collecting my bias line, and so I'm adding some new collections, and I will be revealing them in 2023. And I hope that you will enjoy seeing me take on these absolutely crazy undertakings because, yeah, we don't do things by halves here. It's either all or nothing. So yes, that is 2022 in retrospect, and what I have in plan for 2023. There's a lot. There will be a lot of binder maintenances this year. There will be crazy binder updates and very few hauls. Only the most important ones are going to be posted. I'm going to be trying to follow a 3-week posting schedule, but life happens, so if I do follow it or not, that's a different question altogether. But that is my plan. But yes, that is everything, and so I hope that you will be joining me on this new journey and this new year of collecting. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.